Hey guys, still here. We're gonna start a new Civilization 6 series, and as per your request, it's going to be the French culture victory. Now the French have some interesting bonuses. They have the Grand Tour, which helps with building wonders. That is definitely going to be important when I'm going for that culture victory. They can also build the Chateau, which unlocks the builder ability to construct a chateau unique to France, plus 1 culture, and if plus 2 culture if next to a wonder. Plus 1 gold if next to a luxury resource, and it can only be built adjacent to rivers. Aside from that, I also have 1 additional level of diplomatic visibility, and I can get an extra spy. So we're going to do a bit of subterfuge in this playthrough. Now, as per your request, it's going to be island plates. The old archipelago type map is no longer selectable. With island plates, I think comes closest. Islands ranging in size from small to large. It's gonna be very, very tricky to get this victory. I can guarantee you that. It is going to be really, really tough. So, let's get to it.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest. From this early cradle of civilization on towards the star. Catherine de Medici, to use your gifts of knowledge and of the arts to unite your people. Steer carefully through these troubled times, Queen Mother of France. You will build great wonders, drawing visitors from all corners of the earth. With your keen awareness of all things, both those seen and those hidden in the shadows, your empire will certainly stand the test of time.
Well spoken. Now, the thing I'm always wondering about is why is Catherine de Medici, which I believe is originally an Italian family, in charge of France? And I haven't actually looked into it this much, but it turns out that she was the wife of Henry II, and therefore the Queen and consort of France. Alright, let's see what we have around. A couple of, well actually 1 large swamp over here, or a marsh. We have quite a few resources. Hills and mountains are always quite nice if you're going for science, so I could throw down a science center or a campus somewhere near. Stone, very handy for building several wonders. So, let's get to it. I'm gonna go for everything that brings me culture. That is by far the most important thing. Now, in case you're not familiar with the culture victory, and I gotta say, I haven't ever achieved it yet. To achieve a culture victory, you must attract visiting tourists by generating high amounts of culture and tourism. Victory is achieved when you attract more visiting tourists to your civilization than any other civilization has domestic tourists at home. So basically you're drawing in every single visitor from the rest of the world. That is going to be the goal. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be pretty interesting. Now, the first thing I need, this requires mining. These require nothing at all, so I'm going to go for mining first and then irrigation. So, mining is a priority. As for my warrior, damn, I really hope I'm not stuck on some sort of small island. I mean, that tends to happen with these maps a lot. That every single city just has 1 small island to build on, instead of having, let's say, 1 island with 3... Yeah, there we go. That's the end of the island already. Instead of having 1 island with 3 to 4 cities on it. And especially the larger islands can be very, very heavily fought over. To make matters worse, trade routes are more difficult to execute, because a trade route requires a naval connection and can be much, much more easily pillaged by visiting barbarians or enemy civilizations. So that too is a consideration. Bloody hell, look at all this jungle.
Who deserves more credit than the...
Alright, that's 1. The other one is going to be irrigation. It would be nice if I could get a... what's it called? A religion. Religions also help to some extent with generating culture. I might be able to fit 3 towns on this island. They help with generating culture, but usually there's just one big race in order to get it. Now, the one good thing is that I don't have to worry about barbarians too much. And that makes my life a lot easier. Let's see, Paris. I want Paris to grow first for a bit before we're going to instantly build another settler.
At his best,
Alright, so let's see if we can get one bit of faith going, and I really don't know about the other one. Barbarians, maybe, because I'm not likely to build any recon units. Right, so what gives me research, or what gives me advantages here? Inspiration, revelation, yeah, I want to go for revelation, as well as being able to build a holy site. Paris is growing quite nicely. 13 even. 3 out of 6 housing in use.
I thought Clay must feel happy in...
That does not sound good. There we go. Barbarian settlement. You guys, head up north. Nip that thing down while it's still being built. Because in no time it's going to start spawning first explorers or scouts, and then it's going to intensify into all sorts of nasties. Not what I'm looking for. There we go. Spearman already. Let's see, I can get a farmer resource in about 3 turns. So, in the meanwhile, I do have a boost for the wheel. There we go.
Every nation lives by exchanging.
I'm not likely to build naval units yet, but they're not something that I need to overlook. Naval units are very, very important in this playthrough. Even for me, as a cultural victory or cultural-oriented nation. Still a stalemate, but I'm doing a bit more damage to him than he's doing to me, by the looks of it. No, actually, I'm taking more damage from these guys. Great. Okay, so what I needed for the bonus was farm a resource. Doesn't matter what resource. So we're gonna go for this one. Actually, no, we're gonna go for a granary. I'm gonna go for a settler. Position 1 towards the south. Change city production, settler. Still a stalemate. Let's heal up. Here we go. Alright, next up. Get this mine operational, or a quarry in this situation. Found a pantheon. I'm almost at a pantheon, so I can switch mysticism out and go for something else. I can go for early empire. There's a masonry bonus.
Sometimes the wheel turns slowly.
As for the next one, this requires animal husbandry, which I don't yet have. What do I need? Irrigation just needs 1 more tick. So I'll be there in next turn.
The man who has grit enough to bring about the afforestation.
There you go. That's that thing done. That boosts craftsmanship. I'm trying to beautifully string all of these boosts together. Alright, an early wonder that I might be able to build. I need a holy site. Find natural wonder. That's a bit of a stretch. Oh! That makes my life a bit more complicated. I cannot kill a quadrireme. But the quadrireme is perfectly capable of firing on my troops. Like that. you charge? I mean, I don't mind. I'm just gonna take it over like that. Good chance that these guys are not going to survive. But so be it. Please? No, I'm not gonna survive. Okay, I have no military units whatsoever. None. That could be a problem. Early Empire just got a boost. Paris does not need to grow much more because it's almost at capacity. So let's switch towards production.
It was luxuries like air conditioning that brought down the Roman Empire. With air conditioning, their windows were shut. They couldn't hear the barbarians coming.
Now I could get this one, but that would sacrifice my faith bonus, which I don't quite want to give up yet. So let's continue working on mysticism. Actually, how much do I need for Pantheon? 25? So not mysticism then. Craftsmanship. How am I doing on points? Not too bad. Okay, settler. I can get 3 resources here, one of which is strategic. Or more stone, crabs, and fish. That makes it pretty easy. Next one. Be another builder. We're going to immediately improve that new town.
A physician without a knowledge of astrology has no right to call him.
Skill without imagination is craftsmanship.
That's what I'm going to use. Plus 100% towards ancient and classical ranged units. Not that one. Confirm. Oh shit, there's another barbarian settlement right there. Just on the other side of it. Okay. Found a city on the coast. If I build it right there, then I'm going to immediately get a boost for that. Next, civic. Mysticism. No, I wasn't going to do that. I need the Pantheon. I'm 0.2 points off. Fine. This is boosted. There we go. Pantheon complete. Plus 1 culture from pastures. I believe that this is the only culture bonus that I can get from a Pantheon, as the other ones are not too fascinating, although Gods of the Sea, plus 1 production from fishing boats. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 4... I thought I had 5 fish nearby, but that would be 4 production, although this might be too far away. Dance of the Aurora, plus 1 faith from adjacent tundra tiles. Additional wonders, although this one is limited in use. Plus 1 production from marsh, oases and floodplains. If possible, I want to drain those marshes. Plus 1 culture, plus 1 culture from banana, citrus, cotton, dye, silk, spices and sugar plantations. I already have a plantation on silk. I can get a plantation on bananas. Let's go for that one. So that is oral tradition. Found it.
Mysticism is the mistake of an accidental and individual symbol for a universal one.
Now, unfortunately, I cannot quite use Great Prophet yet, because I simply don't have any wildcard policy slots. I hope that I can quickly jump towards the next government so I can get a slot. So, we're going to need political philosophy. It's just 2 turns away. It's not a priority for me right now, it's more of a placeholder. They're almost in position. There you go, that's sailing. Immediately go for monument.
Vessels large may venture.
That completes sailing. Alright, get towards the horses, which I require animal husbandry for that I don't yet have. Other opportunities? Not so much. Not yet. Okay, if I go for a holy site, I'm 10 turns out. I'm not sure if I can rush that. I can rush Stonehenge. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for this one. What kind of forest is this? Rainforest. Alright, we're gonna go here instead, chop down that rainforest and boost the production in Paris. And hopefully that's going to work. Hopefully there's going to be enough. Oh. I can't do that yet. Because I don't have bronze working. Damn it. Alright, instead, I could build a farm here, but I really want to focus on Lyon for a moment. I wouldn't be surprised if someone's gonna rush towards that Stonehenge wonder before I get there.
I am fond of pigs.
Next research. I could go for a defensive build, so mostly with ancient walls. Pyramids, grants a free builder, +2 culture. But they need to be built on desert, which I don't have at all. There's no desert here anywhere. So that's not really anything I need to go for at the moment. Alternatively, looking ahead, this is trade routes. Most of the cultural wonders nowadays fall under the Civics Tree. Let's go for writing. That's not the rainforest, I presume. Alright, horseback riding just got a boost. And we met city-state Vilnius. Vilnius is a cultural civilization or cultural city-state, so that is a perfect combination. I want to keep those guys around as my friends. Alright, builder, next phase. That one. Lyon doesn't have too many tiles that can be built upon, so I'm probably going to turn it into a semi-naval city. But its production is going to be pretty terrible. I may need to save this forest and put down a lumber mill later. That could work.
A strong economy begins with a strong, well-educated
Yes,
workforce.
I want to get Corvée, which allows me to quickly build wonders. I could shave off just a little bit towards Stonehenge, which is now 8 turns out. Well, I think that the next one should be political philosophy. As for you, get me a farm on this end. Now, the problem with Civ 6 is if you don't get a wonder, you don't get anything back. So if someone is going to steal Stonehenge, then I just wasted about 10 turns building it. I don't get any kind of refund. Oh jeez, I thought they built it. No, they built the pyramids. That was close.
Writing means share.
Alright, that's writing completed. I just got a boost for something, but that was a civic, I believe. Great Lighthouse is gold. Let's go for masonry. Put some walls around my towns. I'm not going to be building too many, so defending what I have is absolutely critical. 4 turns out. 3.
Gott grüße euch, Geselle. Ich bin Kaiser Friedrich und herrsche über deutsche und welsche Lande, über Burgund und manche mehr. Ich weiß wohl, dass auch ihr kundgeherrschen mit rechter Gewalt.
It's the first time I'm actually meeting this guy in a game. I wonder how aggressive he is going to be. What can we learn about him already? Iron Crown. Like civilizations who do not associate with city-states. What? I am going to need city-states to further boost my cultures. Does not like suzerains of city-states or civilizations who conquered city-states. So I'm not going to conquer them, but I do intend to be a suzerain. Alright, let's try to keep this guy on my good side. Next up. Lyon, what are we going to build? Granaries, additional food. I don't really need food, I need housing most of anything, so this thing also provides it. Open borders, yeah, sure. There's not much to see on my island, and I don't have any military units. So I really hope that this guy doesn't think I'm fresh for the taking. That could be a bit of a problem, if that is what he's going to think.
Can you imagine trying to talk 600 people into helping you drag a 50-ton stone 18 miles across the countryside and muscle it into an upright position, and then saying, right lads, another 20 like that, then we can party?
This guy has a point. That must have been some work. Alright, drama and poetry has considerably advanced.
When wasteful war shall...
Masonry's completed. We're gonna found a religion. I just have no idea what to call my religion. Absolutely none. Horseback riding. I don't think that I'm going to be using horses. Horses excel on plains, which I don't have. Oh shit, look at that. Another barbarian encampment. Alright, alright, we're gonna build a slinger. Okay, so we are the third religion. What do we go for? I have absolutely no idea. I work very, very rarely with religions. I just don't care about them at all. I just have no inspiration. Where do you even begin? Something that has to do with culture. You know what? We're just gonna call it Medici. After the civilization that we're using. As for a religion sign, we're gonna go with a butterfly. Why not? Medici. Right. Anything that gets me culture is very much appreciated. Relics have triple yield of both faith and tourism. That is definitely something that I can use. May purchase campus or theater square buildings with faith. Ooh. This means that I can very quickly get stuff built in my theater squares. Provide housing or +1 amenity in cities with 2 specialty districts. This is not too likely to happen because my island is so small. Work ethic +1 production for each follower. 1% production is not a lot. I think this one is the best. Alright, as for buildings, +3 faith, no. +3 faith, no. Each holy city or theater square in a city following this religion provides +1 faith and +1 culture. Now we're talking. We have followers, cash, religion spreads to cities farther away. +1 culture for every 5 followers. Oh, yes. If I can actively spread the religion, then I can very, very quickly boost the amount of culture that I'm outputting. That's what we're going to go for. Theology got a boost. Not bad. Oh, there's the Germans. They sent a galley my way. There's so many resources that I haven't touched upon yet. Next
Divide
civic.
and rule, a sound.
Oh, before we do so. Anything that boosts my economic situation, and most of which grant or great people. Great people, 15% bonus to great people points. Yes, please. I'll have some of that. Let's see, I can also get 2 great scientist points per turn. Why? Hang on. Civics Tree. The Civics Tree is not accessible in the current screen. Fantastic. The question that I have is, why can I not get great profit points? Are all the great profits gone? No, they're not. Well, then I just don't get it. Alright. Government. Change policies. Economic. Settler production. Not likely. Trade routes. Not likely. Builders. Maybe. Faith. Maybe. I think this is very handy. Diplomatic. 2 influence points. I want to absorb that city-state no matter what he might think. And scientist points. I think that's actually pretty helpful. If I can get some scientists quickly, then that should save me a lot of time. And I might be able to get this one, which is great writer points. As well as the theater square, of course. Okay, Paris. We can expect a little bit of resistance over there. Plus 15% growth. Oracle. Patronage. Costs 25% less faith. Yes, please. I'll have some of that. I need to swap out archery because I can get a boost and instantly get that thing done. Next turn. At the court ball that Germany has built an ancient wall. Fascinating. Oh crap. Start spawning new fellows, why don't you? Minor victory, major victory. These, though, are the real issue. I don't think that my slingers are going to be long for this world. Not really. I stand corrected, not at all. You're dead. Jesus, that was fast.
The poets have been mysteriously silent on the subject of cheese.
Yes, they should definitely write more about cheese. Talking of which, we're gonna get some great writer points. That's what we're gonna do. More culture, please. No, that's not too useful. Theology. Can build a temple. This is another bit of faith. Grants 2 apostles. Must be built on woods. I don't really have woods, let alone a holy site. So that's not very likely to happen. Great library. I don't even have a science facility yet. Monarchy. No, what I want to go for is the Emergent Republic. So you still have 1 slot there, and you have 2 free slots. So let's set it to go towards that.
Über Vorsichtigkeit sie gelobet. Zu helfen diesem Reich hieße tanzen mit dem Tode.
Jesus, aggressive much? What the hell is wrong with you? I just have 2 guys there. 2 envoys. It's not like I'm instantly going to absorb them. What to go for? A campus could be an interesting bit. Can I purchase a tile? Like that? Yes, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build a campus right... What? I was gonna say we're gonna build a campus right there. But not quite. This would be a perfect position for it, because it is surrounded by rainforests. But I guess that's not going to fly. Instead, I'm going to build it here. We're going to go for culture first. We've sent a diplomatic envoy. Sure, come on in. Oh, I don't have anything to counter that. But I can buy one. The last thing I need is for these bastards to start plundering my territory. That is not what I need right now. Which of course is exactly what they're going to do. I'm just going to build, or I'm going to purchase another one. Give me another slinger. Alright, am I now the suzerain? Yes. Vilnius. Unique bonus, when you enter a new area, you earn 1 random inspiration for that era. Very handy. And +2 culture in every theater district. Which I don't have. Which is nice. Oh dear.
Ich verstore meine Feinde. Und ob ihr ihnen helft, auch ich.
That is one unhappy German. I very, very much fear his military power. Because his is 149 and mine is 36. Oh, I see a problem there. I see a problem there. Instead of plundering, they're going to attack my slingers? Okay, if that's what you're gonna do, fine. Because now I can wipe you out without having to worry about anything being destroyed there. There.
May the forces of evil...
Germany's built a monument in Dortmund. Alright. And now we have archers. Which are significantly more dangerous than your average slinger.
I'm also interested in creating a lasting...
Yes, I'm sure you are. The oracle is almost complete. Swap these boys around. I want you to heal up. As for research, the next bit of research, they're recommending celestial navigation. They do have a point. At some point I'm going to have to leave the island. Can I even build a single ship? Yeah, I can build a ship. I can build a galley. Yeah, might as well go for a harbor district. Improve 2 sea resources. Not likely. Not anytime soon, that is. Germany has just received a foreign delegation from Russia. So the Russians are here. Interesting. There's the wounded spearmen, who don't really seem to know how to do first aid, because they haven't healed themselves
Bread
up.
is the first necessity of life. Recreation is a close second.
Right, I can build an entertainment complex. Not that there's room on my island, but that seems to be a secondary priority. Do I need to swap anything? I don't think so. Not currently. Alright, take aim. Loose. There you go. Bit of damage. Need to wipe out that group there. And you are going to defend Lyon in case the Germans do decide to come in with an invasion force. I gotta say, I wouldn't put it past them. I have been attacked before. Not in this playthrough, but when I was a cultural victory, or when I was going for a cultural victory, it seems to be that they think that you are an easy snack. I've already done 80 turns almost. Okay. That was unexpected. I didn't know it was going that fast. Alright, alert. And you wipe out that scout. I don't think the scout can go anywhere but this tile, because this is cliff sides, which means that the scout cannot leave. So it's basically a free promotion. Like that. Plus 5 ranged strength versus light units, that's what I wanted to get. Paris has grown another bit. Yeah, keep moving back and forth. Yeah, we'll keep your dog. No? Okay. One more turn and we got the Oracle. Unless someone's going to steal it now.
I sprang upon the swift ship in the form of a dolphin. Pray to me as Apollo Delphinius. Also the altar itself shall be called Delphinius and overlooked forever.
Now, the Oracle is a very, very handy wonder, because if I generate enough faith, I can very quickly start purchasing great people, or a great person of my choosing. And that means that, look at that, by the way, districts in this city provide +2 great person points of their type, +2 great writer points for the theater square. So it's now going to be a priority of getting a theater square up and running ASAP, but that's something that I'm going to be doing in the next episode, which, I would not be surprised, is going to also include some German skirmishing. I don't pre-record these episodes, so this is just a prediction. But these are, well, they say they're friendly, but friendly in Civilization 6 can just as easily mean I like you now, but tomorrow I'm going to do a surprise war and take one of your cities. At least it does in my case. So, we'll just have to see how it's going to go down next turn. So thank you for watching so far, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon for more episodes of Civilization 6.